Well, for one, I'm also a Synervator. So Synervate is the consulting practice linked to the Center for Human Emergence. There's both Synervate working in organizations, and then there's the school doing more of the research and the training and all of that. Then there's Realize, which I'd like to maybe briefly say a few things about who we are, what we do, but also I'd like to, if there's time, to just shortly look at maybe current developments or the challenge that we're currently facing, but I think that might be interesting. So Realize is both my Sangha, my, let's say, community, and my work home, the place from which all of my work takes place. It was founded in 2006 by my two best friends, Thomas and Jeroen, whom many of you know both. And we were studying in Maastricht, in the Netherlands, international business, and feeling that there was something missing around that. It was right for us, and there was something missing. And that's how we met. We lived in the same student's house, we drank beer, we watched television, we talked, we philosophized. Actually the whole thing grew out of that. At some point, there was some beer involved. We won a trip to Curacao. The whole story I won't tell because that would be take up all the time, but if you want to check it out, it's on our website as well. It's a crazy story. But when we were on Curacao on the beach, we had little money, so we couldn't do very many things, so we read Wilbur's books.
What do you do?
Like I said, it's a bit of a crazy story. But that was the first time that we started reading his work, and I think it's really been sort of seminal for the birth of what later became Realize. It was a very crazy synchronicity-like event that happened there in the Caribbean. And we came back and we wrote a business plan and we studied a little more. We were done in 2006 and we said, well, this thing has gotten out of hand. Let's try it and see if it works. So we started our own company called Realize. It's a consulting consulting company based in Amsterdam. And its mission is to wake up the workplace. That's not the language we used at the time, but it's, like Barrett was saying, you try and find the language that works, and over time we were finding that that's what we have been doing all the time, in different forms, in different ways. So it's both the business that we were coming from, the background, at least studying it, not doing it. And so this sense of, that's also in the name, Realize, what does it mean to realize more of your own potential? And not just generally, but in the workplace, in organizations, in business, in whatever you call work. And it's realized both as in becoming aware of your potential, becoming aware of what's happening around you, and then manifesting that potential as well. So it's both meanings of the word realize. And that's what we've been doing since 2006, for almost 5 years now. Realize is doing the consulting work, mostly in business, but also in not-for-profit organizations, small and large. There's also a few organizations that we either founded or co-founded that are linked to our mission. One is called Blik Opener, which is a company that does career development or supports career development for particularly young professionals, young people. So it takes one aspect of waking up the workplace, which is who am I, and what is my work, and how do I go about actually finding my work or creating a business, all of that. So more the individual aspect. Then there's the Hub, which we co-founded with several other people in Amsterdam at least, which is really a workplace and a community for social entrepreneurs and for innovators and people who are trying to do this. So it's more the lower right and lower left aspect in terms of Wilbur's quadrants, for waking up workplaces and having a wakeful and joyful place to work from, which the Hub very much is. And then lately we've been working on something else which is called actually waking up the workplace. It's an interview series. Okay, thanks. An interview series where we're going to be interviewing people that we think are either doing or writing or thinking of inspiring things around this theme of having more conscious businesses. And we'll be starting it March 17th. It's a free interview series and it's already growing, so we're finding that actually the interview series itself is only now the start of something that we expect will be more. Well, I mean, maybe that's the research theme coming in there. We'll really be inquiring into what does it really mean. Barrett will be one of our speakers, so I'm very much looking forward to talking to you, Barrett, interviewing you around this. There will be other people like Otto Scharmer, Fred Kaufman, Bob Anderson, Suzanne Cook-Reuter, Brian Robertson from Holacracy. So all these people that we think are doing awesome things, and we'll be talking about, you know, we're saying it's our mission as a company, but what the hell is it? You know, what does it mean? Not just for us as individuals, but also for organizations. How do you create those organizations? Well, I'll stop there. I would have liked to talk about challenges, but I guess not today, or not here, or not now. Because there's definitely challenges as well, some interesting stuff. But let's realize.
Thank you. Thank you.